Burnley manager Sean Dyche said football is about dreams after his side moved into fourth place in the Premier League with victory over Stoke at Turf Moor. Substitute Ashley Barnes struck 2 minutes from time to ensure the Clarets' remarkable start to the campaign continued. Barring the first 2 days of this season, when not every team had played, this is the highest they have been in the top flight since March 1975. It's a run of results and a start which the fans are enjoying, and rightly so, said Dyche. Football is about realities but also about dreams. It's a tough task for us winning games at this level, but Leicester blew the roof off dreams in football. Since 2003, Leicester are the only English club other than Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United and Tottenham to have played in the Champions League proper, doing so after winning the title in 2015-16. Barnes' strike, after the ball ricocheted off teammate Scott Arfield, was one of few clear-cut chances in the match, though Stoke's Peter Crouch hit the post early on. Dyche's side climb into the Champions League places above Arsenal, Liverpool and Tottenham, who all play on Wednesday, while Stoke stay 15th. We found a way to win and a fine goal, said Dyche. We're not the real deal, we're a side that are improving. I keep reality because this division will eat you alive. We're having a real go at what we can achieve this season. Burnley, good in a tight spot. Burnley were not at their best for much of the game, perhaps inhibited by the prospect of leapfrogging some of the Premier League's biggest names, even if only for 24 hours. Stephen Defoe was the only Clarets player to have a shot on target prior to Barnes' decisive strike, his second goal of the season. Indeed, the most alarming moment for Stoke goalkeeper Jack Butland in the first half came when he fumbled a slippery ball from a looping cross, but he quickly recovered. It was a typically determined display by Dyche's side, whose 8th clean sheet of the season is only bettered by Manchester United's 9. A 6th 1-0 win of 2017-18 shows how well they can close out tight games, and they are 14 points and 12 places better off than after 17 games last season. Dizzy heights on European nights? Burnley's climb into the top 4 will have some fans dreaming of the return of European football to Turf Moor. The Clarets' last European venture was in the Fairs Cup in 1966-67, 6 years after a memorable flirtation with the European Cup. Winning the league in 1960 put Harry Potts' side into Europe's elite club competition, and they won both of their home matches. But, after beating Reims on aggregate, defeat by Hamburg in the quarter-finals brought an end to their first European adventure. They looked well placed to return in 1975, but having climbed into the top 3 on 21st of March, a side featuring players such as Leighton James and Brian Flynn eventually finished 10th. Problems mount for Hughes. While Dyche's stock is on the rise, defeat will only increase the focus on Stoke counterpart Mark Hughes. The Potters players were confronted by angry fans at the city's railway station after sharing a train following their 5-1 defeat by Tottenham on Saturday. Hughes hoped that would provoke a response from his players, and he certainly got one in the early stages. But Stoke were ultimately unable to take advantage of an unusually tentative Burnley as they slipped to a 4th defeat in their past 5 games. Don't tell me that anyone says Burnley deserved to win that, because they didn't, Hughes said. The lads are devastated. We'll be okay, we're fine. We are working hard to try to turn this around, but I am encouraged by what I've seen tonight. The 16 points Stoke have taken from their opening 17 games is their lowest at this stage of a Premier League season. And Barnes' goal was the 36th they have conceded in the league this season, the worst record in the top flight. Man of the match, Stephen Defoe, what the managers said. Burnley manager Sean Dyche, we're having a real go at what we can achieve this season. I'm not being negative. I'm a realist. There's a lot of challenges coming our way. The fans and the town have got to enjoy these times. Why wouldn't you? A lot of psychology goes into some of our planning. I want the players to know that they can grow here, develop as players and get results. We are moving forward each season. Stoke manager Mark Hughes, I thought the lads were fantastic and matched everything Burnley threw at us. I thought when we were able to get the ball down, we were the team trying to create openings in wide areas and get good balls in. On the goal, another long ball goes into our box and it drops fortunately for the lad. It's hard to take. I'm pleased with what we produced. It's the late show, the stats. What's next? Burnley travel to the south coast to face Brighton on Saturday at 1500 hours GMT, while Stoke host West Ham at the same time. Match stats. Home team Burnley, away team Stoke. Possession home 51%, away 49%, shots home 10, away 14, shots on target home 2, away 7, corners home 6, away 4, fouls home 6, away 14.